Welcome back to Michigan Sports Media Network. And as always, I am here with our Tigers reporter, Brad Thompson, and our Red Wings reporter, James Gullett. And obviously, NFL is going crazy. It's NFL free agency. But as always, we're going to start it off with something a little bit different so we can have the longer discussion later. With that being said, I am going to pass it over to James today to start off with some Red Wings talk and get this show on the road. So, James, the floor is yours.
All right. Hey, hey, Hockey Town. I just wanted to start off, and I have to start off with the almost goal slash the goal that never was by Lucas Raymond there at the end of the game. In case you are not as familiar with hockey as some other sports, it is not like football where if you get the snap off, you can just continue the play, or basketball where as long as the ball leaves your hand, it's alive until it goes in or not. The puck has to be 100% past the line. So even if it is on top of the line when time expires, it's just no goal. And unfortunately, down by one, Raymond had a shot that beat the goalie, who was seemingly unstoppable all night long. He had over 40 saves this night. And the puck was behind him, heading towards the net. The clock hit zero before it went in the back. And literally a half a second more, and we at least go to overtime, get 1 point, potentially can come back to win. Um, but it is almost a curse at this point in time because the Wings, I will give them credit. I've been obviously harsh on them for obvious reasons if you've been watching the games lately, but they had a hell of an effort. They were on fire. They put shot after shot. They just ran into a hot goalie. It felt like a playoff hockey game. There was really nothing they can do, and they threw the kitchen sink at the guy. So, what a game if you were a Senators fan. I mean, a good game if you're a Wings fan, besides the last point 0.5 seconds. Um, but I can at least give them their flowers for they came out there, they competed, they tried. Ottawa right now is in the playoff spot, so it's not like we lost to some nobody. The Wings unfortunately fall because of the loss in regulation even further down the pole. Uh, I wish I had better news to report, but prior to this current now 6 game losing streak, we had a 52.3% chance of making the playoffs. That is down to 7.3. So in the last 6 games alone, we lost 45% of our playoff chances. So it is not unfathomable that we can come back, but it is under 10% right now. Today's game against the Buffalo Sabres should be a game we can come back from. Buffalo is even below us in the rankings. They are coming off a win in their last game. However, before that win, they were on an 0-7 streak themselves. So they are only 1-7 their last 8 games, but they are coming off a win. So hopefully we can break their streak against them. Or if we don't, they hand us our seventh loss in a row, and hopefully we can break it on the next one. But that is going to be tough to do. Both teams combined over their last 13 games are combined 1-12. So it should be a really exciting hockey match for any of the non-diehards out there that are going to sit through this. Uh, it's just going to be a rough one. Yeah, hopefully, I mean, I don't want to be a broken record here. I said this the last 2 or 3 podcasts. Hopefully, this is the one that kicks them in the ass and gets them in gear. Although, like I said, they did play that way. It needs to result in wins, not just effort. At this stage in the playoff race, there is no such thing as a moral victory. We did look better, but we lost. It is what it is. Um, to hopefully boost us. I did see that the Red Wings are going to wear their outdoor uniforms again, the ones that they wore in the shoe for the outdoor games against Columbus. I saw someone on X say, why would they do that? They are 0-2 while wearing them. However, they're 0-4 their last 4 games that they didn't wear them. So I don't know if that's really going to make a difference, what uniform they're wearing. And then lastly, I will have to end it on the Peter Mrazek note. Uh, I did not see a confirmed report, but all the early morning skates and practices say Peter Mrazek is going to be our goalie tonight. And It's his first start for us since the trade for Joe Veleno. And in his last complete game that he has started for the Blackhawks, he allowed 5 goals on only 21 shots. So he is coming off not a great performance in his last complete game. And to make the matters worse, his last start, he got pulled after the first period alone, where he allowed 5 goals on 15 shots. So over his last 80 minutes of hockey, Peter Mrazek has allowed 10 goals. So we are banking on him to help turn around this 0-7 streak. Let's make it happen, guys.
Yeah, and that's I'm glad you ended on that because that's kind of where I was gonna go with it too. I really liked the what the coach said about his plan with Mrazek. He basically said like I'm butchering the quote because I don't remember his exact words, but he basically was like, I don't give a shit what your name is. It's whoever blocks the most goals from going in. He was like, that's just who we're gonna run with. So, but yeah, this is definitely a big game for them. But with that being said, Brad, do you have anything for that?
Yeah, I do. We're talking about uniforms. Hey, how about they come out with all black, solid black? You know why? Because they're dead. All right, it's a funeral. They're dead. Okay, I'm to the point where you know what? Back up the trucks, break out the pooper scoopers, get a freaking shovel, bury them, cover them up. I'm out. I'm out. They're horrible. Now here's a stat for you. 2 years ago, 7 game losing streak. February into March. Okay? Last year, 7 game losing streak. February into March. What's happening this year? Oh, that's right. It's going to be a seventh one tonight. Yes, it is. It's going to be 3 sevens. So, and in being serious now, bringing it back serious, this falls on leadership. And when I say leadership, Todd McClown's done an amazing job. Leadership falls on Dylan Larkin. When you let that happen, not once, not twice, but going on 3 times now, that falls on you. Okay? Obviously, I don't know what's going on in that locker room. All right? But something's not going on. All right? There's just nothing. They're dead. They're listless. I can't sit there and say Larkin saw because I don't know for a fact. On the ice, I mean, I hate when people say, oh, they got to get somebody to protect them. No, 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 no. This is a new day in Asia hockey. I wouldn't want somebody saying, I've got to have somebody protect me. Okay? Not cool. All right? He is not one of those European style figure skaters, with the shield all the way over his face. All right? He's a goddamn water 40. He's from my hometown. We ain't soft. All right? We ain't pansies. Okay? Nut up, Dylan. Nut up. Because right now, I don't think you're showing leadership at all. All right? Guys, I mean, you can sit there and if they win the night say, ooh, yeah, all right, cool, man. No, they're done. They're dead. I give them probably, if they're lucky, they'll get about 7 more points till the end of the season. And they'll wind up with the lottery again, and they'll get fucked again in the lottery. And we'll just start it all over again. Year 7 of the Iser plan. Woohoo! That's all I got.
Yeah, and I appreciate that insight, Brad.